Hey friends! Before we start the show, I wanted to quickly mention a way that you can get downloadable Eat Your Spanish worksheets and downloads of our Spanish learning songs while at the same time supporting our program. The answer is by joining our Patreon familia at www.patreon.com/eatyourspanish. For as little as $2 per month, you can receive bonus learning content specific to each episode. Plus, 100% of the money earned goes towards keeping our program on the air. I know we've said it before, but it's true. As independent artists, the success of our show remains in the hands of our supporters. So if you're having fun learning with us and want to support our work and receive additional learning material, please visit www.patreon.com/eatyourspanish or click on the link in every episode description. Thanks, amigos! Hey friends, thanks for listening to Eat Your Spanish. If you want to support our podcast, you can do so by subscribing to the show and leaving a positive review on your podcast app. You can also support us on our Patreon page at patreon.com/eatyourspanish, where you can get exciting bonus content such as songs, stickers, and more for as little as $2 a month. Thanks for listening. Now on with the show.
Hello friends.
Hola amigos.
How are you?
¿Cómo están?
I'm so happy.
Estoy feliz
To be with you.
a estar contigo.
Are you hungry?
Tienen hambre
To sing and play?
a cantar y jugar.
'Cause on our menu
Porque en el menú
is Spanish today. Everybody sing.
Eat your Spanish, eat your Spanish, eat your Spanish with us today.
Did you say spinach? No, I said Spanish. Okay.
Eat your Spanish with us today. Eat your Spanish!
With Evan.
and Vanessa. Hola amigos!
Hello friends. My name's Evan.
And my name's Vanessa. Welcome back to Eat Your Spanish.
It's good to be with you all again. In last week's episode, we ran out of time to visit Mrs. Elephant and Mr. Mouse on their shopping trip. So this week, our episode will be a little shorter, but we're going to jump right into things.
That's right. But we're going to have to use our imaginations a little bit to travel back in time to before Mr. Mouse went on his New Year's trip to Ecuador. Before he left, he was going shopping at the supermarket, or in Spanish, el supermercado, and his shopping list was a little unusual. Let's check it out. Are you all ready?
See.
Here we go.
Well, I've got a couple friends and don't you know? If I told you who they were, well, you might say
Aw, he's as tiny as a flower.
she's as giant as a house. Yes, it's Mrs. Elephant and Mr. Mouse.
Well, hi there, Mr. Mouse. Did you bring your shopping list? Can't wait to hear all about your big plans. Oh, and by the way, Feliz nuevo. I can't believe it's almost the new year. This year has flown by like a bat out of you-know-where.
Aw, Feliz Año to you as well, mi amor. And yep, I got my shopping list right here. I can't wait for my trip. Ecuador is so beautiful. And I'm super excited to see my cousin Ratoncito Juanito. He's so much fun to be with.
Oh, wow, Mr. Mouse. That sounds like a barrel of fun. So what's the first thing on your list?
Well, the first thing I need is 12 grapes.
Mr. Mouse, are you pulling my leg? Did you just say 12 grapes?
Yep, that's right. I'm bringing the grapes to my cousins this year. It's a tradition in Ecuador to eat 12 grapes at midnight, or should I say medianoche. And for every grape you eat, you get to make a wish.
Wow, I mean, I've heard of throwing pennies into the wishing well, but eating 12 grapes? By the way, how are you going to fit 12 big grapes into that tiny little belly of yours?
Don't worry, babe. I've got it covered. I'm actually going to buy the world's tiniest grapes, which are called champagne grapes. If everything goes well, I should be able to fit 12 of those in this precious tummy with room to spare.
Oh my goodness gracious, would you look at that? Those grapes are about as tiny as little tadpoles.
Cute, aren't they?
Well, not as cute as you, mi amor.
Thanks, babe. Right back at ya.
So what's next, darling?
Well, next we'll need some decorations for the big fiesta at my Uncle Paco's house, along with some paper mache supplies to make the viejo to burn.
Sugar Pie, pardon me if I'm being a little bossy, but I'm not sure if setting paper mache on fire is the best idea. And what in the world is a viejo?
It's cool, babe. No worries. It's an Ecuadorian tradition to make an año viejo, or viejo for short. Basically, it's a life-size paper mache doll, usually in the shape of a person or character from a movie. So we build it from paper mache, and then, at medianoche, the adults light it on fire. Then we carefully jump over the burning viejo, and it's kind of like jumping out of the old year and into the new year.
Oh my heavenly days, that is one of the wildest traditions I've ever heard of. I mean, it sounds real interesting, but you have to promise me that you'll be safe, okay? I don't want you burning any of your sweet little whiskers off now.
Aw, Mrs. E, I promise I'll be super careful, okay? We'll wait until the fire's very low, and we always do it with supervision. And here, I want to give you these 12 grapes. Now be sure to eat them at medianoche so all your wishes come true, okay?
Oh, thank you, sweetheart, I will. But I gotta tell you, I can't think of any better wish than being with you.
Oh, wow, Mrs. Elephant. Me neither. I'm so excited to spend a brand new year with you. I promise I'll give you a call the moment I get home.
I'll be thinking of you, darling. Oh, and Mr. Mouse,
Yeah?
here's one for the road.
Oh boy.
That was so much fun. I love when the two of them get to spend time together.
Yeah, me too. You'll be happy to know that Mr. Mouse returned from his trip to Ecuador safe and sound. And next episode, we'll talk to him about all the fun he had and all the new and exciting things he experienced.
I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, I think I'm ready this time. Sound the harp. No, not the horns, the harp. Ugh, not the cow. Who's controlling this anyways? I said el arpa. There we go. Thanks for joining us for our special 2-part New Year's episode. We had a lot of fun in part 1, learning how to say Feliz nuevo, which means Happy New Year, fiesta, which means party, and medianoche, which means midnight.
We're also so glad that you were able to join us for our fiesta, where we celebrated El Año Nuevo and counted down from 10 all the way to uno with Mrs. Elephant and Mr. Mouse.
And let's not forget about today. I loved listening to the conversation between our two friends at El Supermercado. I might run over to one nearby and see if I can find myself some of those champagne grapes.
Ooh, don't forget to pick some up for me too. All that's left to do now is sing our goodbye song. We hope you all sing along with us. Adiós, mi buen amigo.
Goodbye, my good friend.
Hasta luego.
See you later.
See you later, my good friend.
Adios, amigos. Goodbye, friends.
Hasta luego. See you later. Thanks for listening to the Eat Your Spanish podcast. You can support our podcast by visiting patreon.com/eatyourspanish or by subscribing to it and leaving a review on iTunes. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at eatyourspanishpodcast.com. Thanks for listening. Adios.